Hopefully you can hear it. If anyone happens to be listening here, see. You guys, I've been meaning to share some things about my life that make me a unique person in a lot of different ways that have given me a lot of experience. In some areas that a lot of people don't have it. Doesn't necessarily make me special, but you're probably wondering what this title is. I can tell you. The title has to do with uh, my having a special relationship with a young man in Africa who lives in Nigeria. He goes to school in Jos. Let's leave it at that for now. His name is Dominic. And, I guess we'll wait till a couple more people come in here just to liven things up a bit. But I didn't really plan to do this today. I didn't plan to do it. I had forgotten that I created this Discord server um, called Angels of Africa. And the original idea was to help other people like my friend Dominic, who also had originally been scamming me on the internet for some rather embarrassing reasons. But I think that sometimes you know, you gotta take the brakes off in order to get the thing moving, and it wouldn't make all the sense without the whole truth, or enough of it to make sense. So, gonna try to get this thing to share. And if nobody comes in, that's fine. This will just be a sort of a live announcement that I can cut off anytime I want. Um, Click on it. So cancel, cancel. Hey, I got one viewer, Nick Mida. Is that how I pronounce it? Hey Nick, man, thanks for joining. If you know anybody that has any friends in Nigeria, or you interact with people that are from there, maybe you just suspect you do. One thing that I run into on the internet, um, whether you're looking for your lost dog, or you're looking for an apartment, uh, even just um, I mean, there's all kinds of really pedestrian ways that you could encounter a Nigerian scammer on the internet, and the number, it's just the ways are infinite. If you've ever been written to by someone that just sounds like a little too good to be true, about this apartment bill, rent that's seems a little bit odd, and they're out of town, but they're going to ship you the keys if you send the money and all that. Or maybe you're trying to hook up with somebody, in some shadier part of the internet, and one thing leads to another, and they're all trying to get you to believe that they're for real, and they're doing whatever you're hoping they do, which is not often the case. But at any rate, very long story short, today I had interacted with a number of these people, um, knowing that I have this habit of interacting with people that I'm pretty sure are bullshitting me, just to see where things go. And um, sometimes shit gets weird. But other times I've had, some people that pretend to be friends. Other instances of um, one guy over the time uh, that I've been in areas of the internet like this, like especially if you go on to, uh, naughty Reddits or anything like that. It's not a real high confidence place to connect with people sight unseen, and do more than chat. I could sit here and tell you story after story of all the different tactics that they use. But what happened at the time that I had been speaking with my friend Dominic, who calls me dad, um, he decided that uh, what he had been tasked to do was something that he did not any longer want to do. And the problem was that somebody had paid him to do it. I think he might have gotten some kind of a like a almost like a headhunter type of fee. And the I don't know how they I mean if they get half up front or what the deal is, but there's some intermediate levels of this whole scheme and all the possibilities where you can start to make some money like where you're really rolling for a guy that's not even old enough to drink yet. I don't know. So in order to stop the internet, mafia from coming after him, like I had covered his whatever they paid him, and he was free. But the issue was that now he didn't have any money flow to go to school with, and he wasn't the man to all his friends and shit now. Um, but he was the man to me for uh, helping me see all of this more clearly. And there's more details to the puzzle, but for now, I just want to leave it at that. I would like to see about as soon as I can. And the reason I started this up again was because I've come into contact with some others recently that had been. I'm often getting people to admit that they're scamming, but they're not always in school or doing other things. But you got to know that when you uh, when you go to school in Nigeria, it's not like in the states where you can get enough uh, uh, student what do you call it, student aid, financial aid to cover the cost of your meager living in school at the very least. Where here you're able to, you might just barely cover the cost of tuition and whatever you need, but at least you're close. Over there, it's not like that. And if you don't have somebody that's funding it for you, uh, I don't think that the opportunities are very good. So um, this is something that we're going to be using to help put some fuel into the fire that blasts Dominic off into possibly getting over here to University of Wisconsin Madison and getting into their cybersecurity undergrad program. Which for a guy that's got experience in such things, I think he would make an excellent asset to the student body and know some things that the instructors would have never learned unless they were on the other side, creeping along the dark web. That's not something you get in your class very often. I don't think. I mean, I could be wrong, but the one way that that happens is connections like we made happen, and people decide to go another way than they were going to go. That's exactly what we're doing. So, I ran into another person, a female that's in North Central Nigeria, who said that part of the reason why she's not going to school right now is because she couldn't afford to pay some bill or something like that. And so it's a little bit unclear. Like a lot of these people that are opting to do these sorts of things on the internet. Um, I mean, it's a hustle that's gonna result in some people getting addicted to the money, addicted to the power for various reasons. And it's becoming something that's just totally rampant on the internet. And it's not a very much of a Nigerian population that's actually doing it. But for some odd reason, like 98% of all the people that are scamming on the internet are doing it from Nigeria. I don't know why. It's almost like the, I'm not gonna get all in the weeds right now, but I had this idea for a movie that's kind of like Sector. What was that movie, Sector 9, where they had all these aliens and it was like alien apartheid or something like that? Do you remember that? Yeah, it was a movie. I'm not gonna look it up right now. But I just thought, man, what if there actually were like aliens that were masquerading as humans in the African population, and they just happen to be in Nigeria, and it's like some way that they can, you know, make ends meet till the mothership comes back, and it'd be just our luck that the mothership's almost back. Like, then what? I don't know. They should still find something else to do till they get here. Like, you can always be a cybersecurity major even if you're not a human, you know? Like, dude, wear your skin if you want to. You don't have to, you don't have to make it up, but just don't scare anybody. Uh, So, with that, I think I'm gonna wrap this up. I didn't have any plan to get on here, but I have been putting some moves into learning about getting this Discord server properly dropped in. If you have any experience in using the automated bots tools to quickly facilitate the build of a Discord server like this, I've got ChatGPT helping me list off all the things I'm going to need in order to run a sufficiently tooled up Discord server. We're going to need administrators, moderators. I am at risk, man. I still got stuff I'm dealing with. But at least gives me something to do that's positive. In addition to the other stuff I can do. Um, I've been making a lot of music that's been inspiring to me. Maybe I'll make some music uh, as a something inspired by this Angels of Africa activity, which I'm also going to start a Substack for to allow for updates specifically about the organization that'll be started up hopefully soon. I'm not kidding. I know that this is a thing that I can help with, and I know it's there in a way that I can affect the lives of people I have I've been in contact with in the past, and I can definitely find a way to reach out to, even if I'm not wading through those areas of the internet. Um, so, if you happen to find yourself at the receiving end of some kind of scam, and you suspect that it could be somebody using a little bit of pidgin English in between their otherwise decent, enough English, see if you can ask them, "Hey, man, I'm pretty sure you're not who you say you are. Are you from Nigeria? Like, what are you doing? Are you going to school?" And that's literally how the conversation starts. And a lot of times, what they'll do is they'll try to act like they need money right now, and they don't want you to be friends, and they'll latch. Like, no, 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 dude. I'm putting time and work into this. Like, you're gonna have to help me out, man. But I gotta trust you first. So that kind of um, candidate, I'm gonna have a little bit of an issue letting into the server. This is peers helping peers, so hopefully it's running self sufficiently with some proven trustworthy people. They're just like they are, um, from the places that they are from, speaking the native language, even or from the same tribes. Uh, we don't need to have company men interfering if there's people that can you know look after their own. That doesn't make any sense. But somebody's got to start this thing, and that's Brian. And it looks like Dominic's going to be heading this off too, whether he knows it or not. And hopefully he won't be mad, but I imagine he won't be at all because he wants to come here and go to school, and I think it's going to help launch him into the place he wants to be. So thanks for listening. If you know anybody that might be willing to support at all in any way, shape, or form, please pass this on. Have a good night. Peace.